I'm just driving from Auckland International Airport towards Northshore. So I thought I'll make this quick video and give you a tour around what falls on the way and what is it all about when you're driving from airport to Northshore. So the airport itself is located roughly about 30 to 40 minutes from the city center, and to Northshore you can add another 20 to 30 minutes. So all in all, we are probably going to take about 40 minutes to reach with moderate traffic. As you can see, the roads are pretty empty. So generally this time of the day, if you are traveling on a weekday around 4 p.m, the roads are pretty full. Generally you have some waiting time across most of the busy junctions, but today it looks like pretty empty. So we are at the Mangere town center exit. There is a supermarket. It's a nice suburb. It's one of the closest suburb near the airport. As you can see, once you continue driving, you'll see a lot of greenery on the left and right. It's almost winter in New Zealand, although we had pretty cold nights in the last couple of days. Also snowfall in some of the parts of the country. In Auckland you generally don't get to see snowfall, but you do get frost bites or frosting first thing in the morning in certain areas. It's a beautiful day today, nice and sunny, and the temperature is about 15 degrees. It although feels colder when you go out, that's because of the cold wind. So generally the way they measure temperature is they have a set temperature which is 15 as of today, as of now, and then there is another temperature which says feels like. So feels like would be a bit lower than the actual temperature just because of the cold wind, and if you obviously go in the shade outside the sunshine, it feels a bit more cooler. COVID perspective, obviously there is no major outbreak in New Zealand, so it's been pretty quiet, which is good in a good way. And I see there are vaccinations already starting for certain groups, which is positive. So hopefully everything gets over soon and life as we know gets back to normal. I know for some it's pretty hard, especially who have gone through difficult times in COVID, but all I can say is be strong. Will get out of it soon. Alright, so continuing to drive, we are still driving through the motorway, and on the left we can see some sort of industry. Now this is called the Onehunga Wharf, Onehunga Township, Penrose. So it's a bit of suburb area, and we can see a board called Queenstown Road. It's not the actual Queenstown town, it's one of the road. Okay, as I can see, there is traffic building up as expected, but at least we got out of majority of the traffic from airport. This looks like free flowing anyways, so that's good. Anywhere you drive in New Zealand, generally you get to see very good scenery. Either you see water on one side, both sides, a lot of greenery. It's pretty soothing, and generally who love driving, who love long drives, they would enjoy the most, I would say. So there is something called Waterview Tunnel, which I will drive shortly, probably in next 10 minutes. If you can see, it's called Hillsborough exit on the left, again another suburb. So what I'm doing is I'm driving from south to north. So we will see a lot of suburbs which fall on the way. So Hillsborough exit is 400 meters. A very nice suburb, pretty residential. I wouldn't say it's a commercial, but the next one which I can already see is called Dominion Road. It says 2 kilometer to exit. That's heavily commercialized. What I mean is a lot of shops, and it's on a busy street or a road. If you love Asian food, there are excellent eateries on the way. So everything is suburb. So this is motorway, main road. Generally the speed on the motorway is around 100 kilometers max. And obviously once you take exit to the suburbs, the speed reduces to 50. And so imagine this as a lifeline or the nervous system of the country. So you pretty much take motorway if you want to go from one suburb to other for easy access and fast access. Okay, so Dominion Road is 0.6 kilometer or 600 meters. So this entire township, or the little mountain what you can see in front, is called Mount Roskill. All of these are inactive volcanoes pretty much. So I can't remember the number, but there was close to 50 plus volcanoes in Auckland. And yeah, obviously none of them are active, but these are all historic volcanoes. Okay, so the speed has reduced to 80 kilometers, and it says a tunnel ahead, dangerous goods prohibited. So it's a fairly new tunnel. I would say about 2 years, two plus years, and excellent to avoid city traffic. It basically bypasses the city traffic and it takes you to the other side of the city. So we passed through the Dominion Road exit. Now we are heading towards the tunnel. There is one more exit called Myro Street exit, which goes to Sandringham, Avondale, Newlyn, Blockhouse Way. Some sort of warehouse. On the right there is a good grocery shop. I generally take the Myro exit for any of my groceries and vegetables before heading home. Now it says tunnel SH20 1.5 kilometer ahead, and you cannot change the lanes strictly in the tunnel. Obviously for the safety reason, there are speed cameras inside the tunnel, safety cameras. So not a good idea to change lanes. So, almost there, heading into the tunnel. It says on the left, Wellsford North 16, on the right, East City Centre. So we are still on SH16, State Highway 16. This will continue to the north. So speed kilometers 80, no lane changing, and we are into the Waterview tunnel. So interestingly, the name Waterview is, I don't know where it originates, but I can tell you practically, the moment you exit, you can see the water, which is pretty much view of the water. So that's very ironic. I'm guessing that's where it got the name from. But yeah, throughout the tunnel, it's 80 zone. Really wide and spacious in terms of the number of lanes. 3 lanes going, 3 lanes coming. So you have obviously another tunnel on the other side. So generally, I've been using this from last couple of years. Generally, I haven't seen a traffic jam here. The traffic system or the management is pretty onto it. I personally haven't seen a major delay inside the tunnel. just to adjust your eyes to upcoming brightness. You can see how suddenly the light hit your eyes. So that's something brilliant. Loved it. That's a great concept, keeping bright light at the end of the tunnel just before you exit. Okay, so we are out. As you can see, as I said, this is the Waterview tunnel. You can see great views of water, also the traffic. That's normal, but I can see it's pretty fast moving today. It hardly took me 20 minutes to reach here from airport. On the left, I think they are Waterview Mountains. Sometimes I get confused with the directions, but yeah, Waterview Mountains is this side as well. So yeah, there's another exit called Rosebank Road, 1 kilometer to exit. This is mainly west coast if you exit, and if you take straight ahead, east coast is straight ahead. So Rosebank is again an industrial suburb. I haven't personally explored much, but I've passed through the main road a couple of times. Quite a few industrial area or industrial units. So there is water throughout on the right once you exit the tunnel. Such a beautiful view. Probably next time when I'm going the other side, I'll take that shot. You can see the city view and the Sky City as well. So Teatatu road exit. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Apologies, but that exit just saw the signboard. On the left, there is something called Pick Apart. If you are looking for a quick replacement of a car part, generally you pay your entry fees and then you go and hunt for the actual part. I don't know if you have to pay fees for the part, but so there will be a lot of salvaged cars, old cars. You generally go and find what you need, and then I think someone will either help you or you help yourself. And I think there should be some sort of fees for the actual unit, but it's generally cheaper than obviously going and buying a brand new one. Okay, I can see more industrial warehouse or godowns on the left. Teatatu Road, exit 1.3 kilometer on the left. If you continue driving straight, Wellsford, which is another town. One thing I really like here is a lot of signboards. You literally can't get lost. If you're new to the town, new to the city, and if you are driving, you cannot get lost. Ample amount of signboards basically guide you throughout the driving experience. Initially, when I first came here, I don't think there was GPS system. But we used to get these maps from the service stations or the fuel station. I remember it costed us about $26 for an entire Auckland Greater Region map. We actually used to use the map to get one place to another. It probably took us a year to get around places with the map, and then we are pretty much okay. But look, once the GPS came in, it really helps with the smaller suburbs. If you're going to a specific destination, totally handy. But yeah, on the bigger suburbs, if you are going, the signboards are good enough. Okay, so we are almost at the Lincoln Road exit. Still says 1 kilometer. So Lincoln Road is a big suburb. There is Lincoln. There is a hospital. I think Waitakere Hospital. Yeah. Yes. So yes, Waitakere Hospital. There is Trust Arena. And Henderson, this exit. Henderson is another bigger suburb. So Lincoln Road, quite a few eateries there. I think there is a KFC, there is Texas Chicken, there are a few other eateries. There was a big furniture shop called what was it? Nido. I don't know if you can see the big blue building on the left. I think it just passed through. But yeah, it was open for a very short time, and then I think it came into receivership. But huge warehouse, it can be seen from here. I don't know much to talk about it, but anyway, Royal Road is on the left, upcoming exit. On the right, yeah, so New Zealand driving is on the left, so your signboards are obviously telling you to exit through the left. So once you exit, you go through another bridge. You can see a lot of bridges on top of where you're driving through the motorway. It takes you to the left and right of the suburb. So the motorway can be in between the suburb or one side of the suburb, but you always have good access to the other side of suburb when you take exit from the left. Royal Road is on the left, 1.2 kilometer, almost there. Again, a very old suburb. Look at that pink car. What is it? MG Motors. I like the color actually. Not for me personally driving, but yeah, the color is pretty nice. Okay, so Massey. That's another exit on the left, another suburb. So don't get confused with Massey University, that's still in Albany. So this is one of the suburbs called Massey. Massey, yeah. Okay, so I just need to take Upper Harbour Motorway. So this motorway splits into two. Yeah. So if you continue driving on the right side of the motorway, it will take you to Helensville. It's a beautiful suburb. Maybe sometime I can drive through. Still upcoming suburb, lot of houses are coming up. And if I go left, we'll see in a minute, that will take me to Upper Harbour Motorway, which goes to Northshore, Albany and this side of Auckland. So you can see signboards are clear enough to tell you which lane you should be sticking to. Says 400 meters on the left, you take Upper Harbour Motorway exit, and it also tells me that Hobsonville Road is on the left. Hobsonville, I have made another video, which is $1 million suburb, a very quickly, what would I call, a quick popular suburb. There's nothing there, and all of a sudden there are houses which have skyrocketed in terms of pricing. Now we are on the motorway number 18, which goes to Northshore East. On top you can see Hobsonville Road flyover, which takes you to the right side of Hobsonville, right side of the motorway. So on the left, Westgate exit is pretty good. Again, a bigger supermarket called Pack and Save. I believe Costco is coming there as well. I have seen board signs saying it's being constructed maybe end of next year, 2022. That will be interesting. And there is Countdown, Warehouse, Starbucks, a new mall as well. Good shopping experience in that mall. A lot of parking. So parking is generally free of cost in New Zealand, except some of them do have time limits. But all in all, if you're shopping there, genuinely parking is free. Okay, look, there is nothing much to show you around. Probably still construction sites on the left and right. You can see a couple of industrial godowns being built. That's all Hobsonville, by the way. So it says Brigham Creek Road, Tahinu Road, Northshore, 13 kilometers. Winnipeg, Hobsonville, this exit. So you have second exit to Hobsonville. You could have also taken the West Gate exit. There's a nice restaurant called Brigham Creek Road exit. I always wanted to go there. Still haven't got a chance, but it's it looks like a garden restaurant to me. So yeah. So that's on the Brigham Road exit. So that's the beauty of New Zealand, right? So you continuously drive, and all you see is beauty all around you, and in no time you're at the destination, which is right in the middle of urban jungle. So we are still in Auckland. This is the Northshore part of the Auckland, the northern of Auckland. Northshore is still 11 kilometers as per the signboard. It also tells you Albany Highway is 7 kilometers. More houses on the right side. That should be still Hobsonville, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And some sort of road works going on here. Left side, the big building you can see is the old age home, the rest home. On the top you can see Squadron Drive flyover. That takes you to Hobsonville again. There's a nice little suburb here called Green Height. I love that. It's very secluded. A lot of greenery around, bigger sections, and we are almost at the Green Height exit, which is called the Tahinu Road. It's a bit of hilly area. Green Height, this exit. So I can see water on the left and right side. Looks like some sort of channel or water reservoir. Natural. But a beautiful view again in the mornings. We are almost there, and what I'll be doing is wrapping up this video here as we will be exiting the motorway. I'll probably continue doing it for a couple of more minutes. Then we will stop the video and wrap it up here. If you like my videos, obviously subscription matters, and your comments are more valuable. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you want to see anything specific, do leave me a comment. That's the best way to communicate, and make sure I'll read and I'll reply. Slower but steady, but feedback is important. I love making videos, hence I would want honest feedback as well. What's good, what's bad, so to improve it further. More greenery on the right. You can see some beautiful houses standing tall, elevated. So from Hobsonville to till you reach Albany Highway, it's pretty much nice and quiet, and a lot of greenery around. So Albany Highway is another 2 kilometers to exit. So I'll stop the video after we exit. generally sets at about 5:30 p.m. It gets extremely dark suddenly in winters at 5:30, and during summers it's best. Get a lot of daylight in the evenings, and sunset or sunlight is still around 8:30ish p.m. So winters are pretty quiet for me. Generally, once we get inside, we chill out at home. It's generally cold and windy, and not much to do outside except going out for a run or walk. Generally, the supermarkets are open till 10 p.m. and shopping malls again are open late on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then back to normal hours. We are here, Albany Highway. If it continues driving on the right side, it will still exit the motorway but slightly go towards the Unsworth Highway. Suburb. So I'm just taking Albany Highway exit, and on the left it will take you to Albany Suburb, Massey University. On the right it will take you to Glenfield and Takapuna. So thank you folks for watching this video, and look forward to make another one soon. Have a great one. Cheers.